Hello, so today we're going to be seeing what message that you need to hear right now, what your spirit guides want you to know, just something that you need to know right now. So take a moment to pick which deck or which stone or just combination that you're the most drawn towards, and then we'll get started. All right, so if you chose deck number 1, this is the reading for you. So we'll put these aside. So what message do we have for you right now? What message do we have for deck number 1 here? Definitely need a few more cards. What message? What do they need to know right now? What is something that would be helpful to know right now? Okay. So let's see. So we had the Four of Swords and Nine of Cups. The Nine of Swords and Two of Swords. Okay, so there's several sword cards here. So it seems like there's a lot on your mind. So it is really important to actually take that time to rest and process things. Sometimes we just try to power through it and suppress whatever emotions are really getting to us, but this is a sign, a message to take that time for yourself to relax, to just do things that are going to make you feel better. You need time to rest. If you just feel really run down or burnt out, take a bit of time for yourself. Put things on hold if you can. Because yeah, the Four of Swords, it's there's different worries and things you're worried about. Same with the Nine of Swords. It's you may be feeling quite depressed about certain things, but you're able to get through it. It's just really taking that time. And here with the Two of Swords, it's likely for a lot of you there's something like a decision weighing heavily on your mind and you're just really not sure what direction to go right now. So it's just maybe take that pressure off yourself for a bit. You don't have to make a decision right away, especially if you're quite unsure. Take time to write a pros and cons list. Take time kind of away from it and then come back to thinking about it again. Because, yeah, I feel like there's certain decisions and things that have been weighing heavily on you and you're just not super sure right now. You will get clarity, but it's just accepting that you don't have clarity now is kind of important. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups, really indicates that with the rest and just a bit of giving yourself time and patience, we don't have to do things super fast and decide things super fast. Giving yourself that patience is going to lead you to feeling much better emotionally here with the Nine of Cups. There's just, you're going to be feeling a lot more emotionally stable, emotionally level, and fulfilled. So, these worries and things in your head, it's going to turn around. You're going to feel a lot better about things sooner than later. So I want to get a few more cards to see what else we have here for this message. What else do we have? Okay. Get a few more. What other message do we have here? What do they need to know right now? I'm just going to get them all out right now. So what other message do we have here? What other messages? And also these heart cards to indicate something kind of just your love life, what's going on emotionally. Okay. So these ones first. Okay, so we have this one says cheer up. So especially when you're stuck in your head, sometimes we can get in this negative loop spiral. So taking that time to just do some things you enjoy. So it says live in the moment. So even on days that you're feeling super down, it's like maybe take a bit of time to do something that you know brings you a bit of joy, going for a walk or just watching a movie, working on a drawing, something that is relaxing to you, is just kind of put you in a meditative state almost. We have choices, make the best choices, which is interesting because, yeah, I was saying there's definitely some decisions or choices to be made that are weighing heavily on you. So it's just taking that time, not rushing at a decision right this moment, but it does, like, this is a very positive card, so it does indicate, like, whatever you do end up choosing seems like it's going to be good for you. Children, know that your children are protected. If you do have children, they are divinely protected, is the message here. This can also, when I think about it, yeah, this can also indicate that this is a time where you're starting to protect your inner child and realize how maybe you in the past as a child, your inner child has been hurt, and sad, and this is a time to kind of realize like you can kind of reparent yourself. You can talk to your inner child and let them know that they are safe with you. So, okay, so a couple of cards here. We have creativity and delight. So taking those moments to be creative, to draw, to do a painting, to write music, anything, if there's anything creative you enjoy doing, you should do it. It's going to make you feel worlds better. And then delight kind of goes with that, like treating yourself. um, yeah, doing things that bring you delight, treating yourself to a dessert. It reminds me of desserts, delight. Um, yeah, just those little moments or things that make you happy can really like change your day. Okay, so get a couple more cards here. So this card says, I am ready to let go of this buried shame. So yeah, it seems like for some of you, there has been a lot of like buried shame, negative feelings like towards yourself that you're more becoming more aware of and able to move past from and heal from. That's a very difficult thing, and it's very difficult to even recognize that in yourself, but it does seem like you're going to be able to forgive yourself and be kinder to yourself because you deserve that. Yeah. This card says, what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Yeah, sometimes we feel like there's things on the outside that are going to be the answer, like maybe this person will make me really happy, or if I just achieve this thing, I'll be happy. But it's like trying to find things in your current position, in the current day, in the moment that make you happy, and things within yourself that can make you happy and give yourself validation as well. So it's like just things like that where sometimes we tend to look on the outside for, especially like things like validation, like you want people to tell you that you are good enough, you are intelligent, you are beautiful. It's really helpful when we're able to tell those things to ourselves, so we inherently know it. We always have that there. We're not dependent on other people to be telling those things to us. So yeah, kind of looking within to give yourself confidence, to give yourself validation, is really important. Okay, so we have the heart cards here, kind of more about your love life. Let's see. This one says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So yeah, there might just be a lot of kind of self-reflection going on right now, especially concerning like matters of the heart, of your love life, kind of like reflecting on what it is that you truly want. There's been times where you just like have not asked yourself that enough, or kind of settled for things that just aren't good for you or really weren't what you wanted. Okay, and then we have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away anytime. So yeah, with this, these cards are very similar in a way. Um, yeah, you're able to manifest more power within yourself to know what's good for you, know what you don't want, know that you can always just say no and walk away. You don't have to, if you're feeling weird in any situation, you do not, or uncomfortable, you don't have to stay there just to like be polite. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do, right? So if you're uncomfortable, you have the power to leave, you have the power to say no. This is something that sometimes in our past we felt powerless and we felt like we couldn't say no, but you have that power within you. You have that power now. So use it when you need to. Um, this one says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So, yeah, I am sensing like these decisions that are weighing on your mind. Like, you do, I think you do have a gut feeling about it, but it might just take some time to really like tap into what that is and tapping into more self compassion and what it is that you truly want without seeking outside validation. It's like, what is best for you? Only you know you the most, right? So you know what is best for you. So it's just a matter of like really following your heart in that way. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you did get something from this message. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe so I can see you again. Until next time, I hope you have a great day and a great evening. Okay, bye. Hello. So if you chose deck number 2, this is the reading for you. So we'll put these aside. Okay. So what message do we have here for deck number 2? What do they need to know right now? What is kind of going on? What's something that would help right now? So we'll start with those. So, okay. So it looks like we have the 10 of Wands. I was just trying to figure out these cards. I haven't looked at them in a while. So we have the 10 of Wands. We have the King of Wands. And we have 8 of Cups. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this one. We have Ace of Swords. Okay, great. So here, let's see. So we'll start with the Wands. So a message I have for you here is like your hard work is really going to start paying off with the King of Wands here. But yeah, 10 and the King, your hard work, and this definitely is regarding your like your passion, something you're working on, if there's a new project or just in your career. It seems like you've been carrying a lot on your back here. Like there's been a lot of weight, there's been a lot of stress, but it's going to pay off. So like don't give up, don't give up. Keep going. Give yourself some rest days if you need it, but like do not stop, your progression. Do not quit. Keep going, because with the King of Wands, it's like it's showing that this is leading you to success. It's a lot closer than you even realize. So yeah, don't give up, keep going. Like you're so close to reaching these certain goals that you've been working towards. So yeah, that's a very strong message there. And then also with the cups here, emotionally, the success is, just getting to those goals and getting further in your career and your passions. You're going to start feeling a lot more like confident and a lot more emotionally stable, a lot more emotionally secure. There might have been times where you just felt like kind of all over the place emotionally, but it's going to be leveling out. You're going to be feeling a lot more just stronger emotionally. Especially if you have had some like breakdowns because of like all the pressure and being a bit burnt out. You're going to start feeling a lot better about things. Maybe being able to take things at a more like slow, steady pace is really going to help emotionally once things kind of, yeah, I feel like things are going to level out as far as like just what you're working on, what you're doing. So emotionally, things are going to get better. And then Ace of Swords here. if you have some new ideas, or it really depends like what it is that you're working on in your life, even emotionally, it just seems like there's going to be these like new ideas sparked, newfound confidence, newfound power within yourself, within your mind. So that's really what I'm getting with the Ace of Swords here. It's just like this new sense of power is coming into your life. It's going to be like an energy that you feel. You're just going to feel a lot more powerful, and it might switch pretty quickly. But yeah, I feel like that's coming with like just all the hard work you've been doing and pushing forward, even though some days you've wanted to give up. Like, just keep pushing forward, because yeah, it's bringing you so much more power and emotional fulfillment as well. So we'll get into some other cards here. What other messages do we have here? Let's see, we got another one. What other message? We're gonna get a bunch. So what do they need to know right now? Whoa, not too many. We need just a few here. What do they need to know? Oh my goodness, these cards are not working for me very well right now. We just need like one or two. What is going on right now? What do they need to know? Okay, a few others here. So what other messages would be helpful right now? And then also, we're going to look at a few hard cards here regarding like relationships, emotional stuff. What's going on? What kind of message do we need to know as far as like love life? Okay. So we'll start with these ones here. So here we have Peacock, raise your standards. Yes. So this can be in a lot of areas in your life, like raising the standards for what you want for yourself regarding your career and your success. It's like not being scared to have these big goals and use your skills. You have a lot of skills. You are a very like powerful person. But yeah, the peacock, like, you have a lot you can show off, honestly. There's a lot of like impressive things about you, so don't be scared to show people what you're made of, essentially. Show people what you're good at, because that's just going to help drive you forward. And then we have the owl, follow your intuition. So yeah, following your heart in these things, I feel like that's going to be just natural for you. Like, you're going to be kind of like just, I feel you're intuitive in general. So you're going to be able to like make wise decisions intuitively, go in the way that makes sense to you, that you know like resonates with you. Okay, so we have duality and feel. All right. So these cards can be a bit elusive, but with the duality, it seems like you might have to tap into a lot of different sides of yourself coming up. So tapping into your kindness, your gentleness, but also your powerfulness, your being bold. I feel like there's different positions in life right now where you have to kind of like play with both sides of that, and it'll work to your benefit. And then feel like, don't be scared to actually feel your emotions, process your emotions, feel the joy. Like, when you're reaching these successes, take time to really feel that enjoyment, feel that success, feel that achievement, be proud of yourself, like feel those emotions that sometimes we just skate over. It's okay to feel big emotions in any way. So okay, so we have, what am I most afraid of losing? So that's an interesting question. I kind of have to see what it says here on the back. It does indicate it's kind of like sometimes you have to let go of some things for other things to come into your life. So yeah, there might be like, are you afraid of losing different friends in your life or people that just maybe aren't the most supportive? I feel like, yeah, there may be certain people that you are kind of scared of losing, but in the long run, there's other people that will like fully support you. And yeah, so it's kind of like take a moment to ask yourself that, like, is there anything holding you back that you're afraid of, that you're afraid of losing, like a friendship or respect by someone, or yeah, there's might be something that's like just a bit of a roadblock, or like that kind of like keeps you from moving forward in different ways that you're afraid of. But it's like this is definitely a sign of like letting go of those fears so you can just move past it. And then also knowing like if there's people that aren't supportive, that don't understand, like you can still know them but not really take to heart any negativity from them. Okay, so we have, what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? So I've definitely heard about this as far as like manifestation and the way we view money, especially when you're striving for financial success. It's good to view money as a good thing and something that naturally flows to you. So it's just making sure you have the right mindset there when that's something you're working towards. Money is something that when you're giving something, you're going to be receiving money for it. Like there's that value exchange that's just going to happen. Um, okay. So, as far as your heart, this one says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. So, this is for those of you who are really missing someone that you're apart from. So, this can be friends that are just really far away that you haven't seen in a while. This could be a relationship where you do end up being far apart for whatever reason, if it's your work or a long distance relationship. Like you're always there together. But for some of you, this is definitely about a loved one that has passed away, and they're saying, like, they are always with you. That love is always there, even though you're not in the same realm, the same world right now. Like they are with you with their love. So yeah, I love that message. Okay. This card says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So, yes, that is, I mean, it's easier said than done, especially if you can in bad circumstances sometimes, but there are certain things where we can still find joy, or the littlest things that you're grateful for. It can really help change your mood, of course, if you do look for joy in your daily life. And also like you deserve to be happy. There may be times where you feel like you don't deserve to take time to enjoy this or have fun with that. You just have to work, work, work. No, it's like you deserve to enjoy life. You deserve to enjoy this journey. I think that's what life is about. Like we're meant to experience it and enjoy it and make it the best we possibly can with what we have. Um, yeah, so making sure that you know you deserve to be joyful and experience things that bring you joy. So don't deprive yourself of that if that's something you've been doing. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you got something from this message. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe so I can see you again. And until next time, I hope you have a great day and a great evening. Okay, bye. Alright, hello. So if you chose deck number 3, this is the reading for you. So we're going to put that aside. Okay. So what message do we have for group number 3 here? What do they need to know right now? What kind of things should they be aware of? Okay. So let's see here. So So we got Nine of Cups and Eight of Cups. Six of Cups and the Chariot. Okay. So there's a lot of cups here, so I want to touch on that first. Okay. So it seems like this is a time where you should really just invest in your relationships, in your emotional life. With the Six of Cups here, there's some really quality people that want to spend time with you. And it's a very like reciprocal type of relationship, type of friendship where like they want to see you happy, they want to see you grow, and vice versa. You want the best for this person as well. So, yeah, really it seems like right now there's a message here of like making your relationships a priority right now. Taking that time to spend time with people that make you feel good is very important right now, because sometimes, especially when things get hard, sometimes we tend to isolate ourselves or get a bit too wrapped up in work and making that the top priority. But this is saying like kind of make that time for your relationships, for your friendships. Okay. So Eight of Cups, there might be like a lot of emotional work for a particular relationship in your life that seems like it's been kind of difficult. So this can be romance. It seems like just it's been difficult maintaining this relationship, or it's been a bit of a roller coaster for a while, but keep going, like you're doing a good job, like keep being emotionally available. Is going to get easier, which is apparent with the other cards here. So like if there's been like a lot of emotional turmoil, like keep going. It's going to be resolved. And with the Nine of Cups here, it's just like, yeah, you're going to feel free. I feel like you're going to have an emotional connection with one or many people that you feel free to be yourself. They're safe to be around. You just feel like you're like out of the cage, powerful. This cat is powerful. I think it ate a bird. But you feel powerful and free. And yeah, there's going to be, if there's not already someone in your life that makes you feel that way, there's going to be someone that just makes you feel safe and powerful. You can be yourself. You can be your crazy self with. And then the Chariot, with the Chariot, it's like things are going to start moving quite quickly for you in different areas of your life. So there might be like a quick change in your career, or just advancement, or more success than you expected, just like faster. This card can also be like literal travel. You could be going somewhere else, going on a trip, just moving. There's a lot of like movement here. Things are moving fast. Um, yeah, so the Chariot, this can also be someone that you meet. This can be a very exciting person that has a lot of things going on that can take you on adventures. So, yeah, there's a lot of cool messages here for you. What else do we have? What other messages do we have that you need to know right now? Okay. We got a bunch more cards here. So what other message do we have here? What do they need to know right now? What is just a helpful reminder? And also, regarding love life, what messages do we have for relationships, for love? What? Whoa! Okay, let's get one more card here. What do we have for love? Okay. So, let's see here. So these cards first, we have originality, blaze your own trail. Yeah, so definitely a message. You have just a lot of uniqueness to you. If there's like, especially if you're creative, there's something very unique, original to the things that you do, to your work, and people recognize that. So don't be scared to really embrace that. It's good to have those different like unique qualities to yourself. It sets you apart. People notice it. And we have creative wonderment, follow your passion. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of you that have creative passions, creative ideas. Like this is the time to dive into it, to dedicate some time to it if it's been on the back burner or you just haven't been creative in a while. Like this is the time to start making time for it. Like, if you watch TV in the evenings, start drawing, start working on something creative like while you watch TV. Things like that. It's just like taking a bit of time for it is going to make a lot of difference. Okay, so we have Make a Wish, Love You. So this seems like, especially Make a Wish, like start wishing for the things that you want in your life, start putting it out there. It's a form of manifestation. So the more you kind of just put it out there, like I wish for this and that, the more likely it's going to come towards you when it's kind of just out there in the universe. And then love you, there's a lot of people that love you, but it just seems like there's definitely a specific person or two that have very deep feelings for you. So it says, from whom can I release my judgment right now? So if there's someone in your life that you don't understand or you're mad at, or there's something where it's just like difficult about that relationship, this might be the time to just kind of accept it and let it go. Or just come from a place of understanding. It's like, okay, like they're probably like this for a reason. I'm going to, accept that and move on and not let these kind of negative things ruminate in my mind. Um, yeah, I feel like you're probably not a judgmental person, but um, yeah, there's certain things, especially people that have done you wrong. Like sometimes it's hard to just be like, to forget that and forgive. You don't necessarily have to forgive, but you can just be understanding of like, okay, they came from whatever position in their life. You don't really know all the details of how they feel, so it's kind of like, okay, I'm just not going to judge it. I'm going to move on, is what I'm seeing with that. Where am I called to use my voice right now? So I see this as for some people that are creatively inclined to want to start voicing things online. I'm really getting that. It's like if you're scared to make videos, if you're scared to voice your opinions, if you're scared to put your art out there, this is a sign like to start doing it. Just make some videos, even if it's really awkward and weird at first. Like it'll get better, you'll get used to it over time. So don't be scared. Like if you have something to say, something to share, put it out there. There's people that want to hear it. There's people that will relate to you. So it's, yeah, put your voice out there. Okay. So for the love cards here, we have time. You're trying too hard, give it time. Okay, so it seems like, yeah, if you've been like trying too hard to like have something romantic with someone, like it's just time to put that on the back burner and just give it time. Let them come to you, basically. Um, yeah, that's that's the message here. It's like just give some things time, like don't rush into it. And if you're with someone or meet someone, like don't rush into it right away. Like these good things take time, of course. So just go with the flow, don't rush it, take your time. Here we have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So it does seem like for a lot of you, there is going to be someone that you really connect with, and definitely a sexual connection. This is someone that, yeah, you feel like you become one, or you understand each other's minds. So for a lot of you, there's this like, if it's not already in your life, it's going to be in your life. This like really deep soul connection, but also very deep sexual connection with someone that maybe you just haven't felt this like sexual tension, sexual closeness with a person in a long time. So that's something that you're going to feel again, and it's going to be really amazing. So, but also with the time, it's like, don't rush into it. If it's right, it's right, and it's going to happen. So, all right, that's all I have for you today. I hope you got something from this reading. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so I can see you again. Until next time, I hope you have a really great day and a great evening. Okay, bye. Alright, hello. So if you chose deck number 4, this is the reading for you. So put those aside. So what messages do we have for deck number 4 here? What do they need to know right now? What's some messages that will be helpful? Okay. So first we have 2 of Swords. Okay. We have 5 of Cups. And then we have 6 of Swords and 3 of Cups. Okay. I love the unicorn cards, they're cute. So, let's see. So, starting off with the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, it seems like there's a bit of confusion now. There might be a bit of just like, you're not sure what to do. You might be just feeling down about things, kind of depressed about like the current situation. Things are in. That's what I'm definitely getting with the 5 of Cups here. Like there's some emotional turmoil, like just emotionally down. You're just like, when is this going to get better? Like things are just, yeah, just emotionally down. And then with the 2 of Swords, it's like you feel like you just can't see like what the right direction is right now. There might be a couple choices that you're just feeling like you're blindfolded and just do not know what the correct direction is. So it seems like slowing down is really going to help, taking a bit of time to think about things, process your emotions. It's good to not just wave over it, pretend like you're happy. It's like just try to process those things. Like, what are the things that are really bringing you down right now? What are the things you can do to try to lift your spirits? Make a pros and cons list when you're really undecided on something, and try not, if you don't need to make a decision right away, like sit on it, take your time, sleep on it. And that's what I'm getting here with the 6 of Swords. It's kind of like with the boat here, it's like kind of go with the flow, look out into the distance, try to figure out where would I actually want to go? What do I actually want for my life? Like ask yourself these different questions to help you decide, like, yeah, what kind of future you see for yourself, what's important to you. And you're going to start going in the right direction. I just feel, yeah, it just takes a bit of time, some self-reflection, and also doing things that boost your mood. You're going to be able to make better decisions that way. Try not to like decide on something when you're feeling super low. If you're feeling quite depressed, like don't make a decision in that moment. Wait until you're feeling a bit better or have talked to some friends that really cheer you up. It's then you can really think about, oh, okay, that's what I want to do, or that's what I want to go towards. That's the career or relationship that would be really great for me and make me happy. And yeah, with the 3 of Cups here, I think friends, people in your life are going to be really important. So like, especially those days where you're feeling down, don't isolate yourself. Go out with some friends, like have some friends over to where you are, like just taking that time to enjoy your friendships, and it's going to make you feel so much better emotionally. Like there are people there for you. There's people that want to see you happy. There's people that want to spend time with you. So it's, yeah, it might surprise you like just how much better you feel after a day or an evening with a great friend or a couple good friends. So yeah, that's the message I'm getting for you. Let's see what else we have here. So what other messages do we have? What do they need to know right now? What would be helpful to know right now? Get some other cards here. What message do we have for you? I'm gonna get them all. What do they need to know right now? What would be a good sign, a good message, something to contemplate? And then also, I want a bit of indication about your love life, what kind of is going on emotionally here, what is going on for love. Okay. So, we're going to start with these ones. So, we got sensuality, express your sensuality. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. Okay. So, yeah, with the sensuality, don't be scared to embrace that side of you, especially if you're in a relationship. I think it's really important to express your sensuality, your sexuality, really feel beautiful in yourself and be around other people that make you feel beautiful, especially in a relationship. Like, you want to be around someone that admires you, admires your beauty, and they're going to want to make you feel more sensual as well. Okay, so with the Archangel, this is saying like you have creativity within you that you should let out. There's a lot of, creative energy and hope just in your situation. So, yeah, if you have been down, like, things are going to turn around. You have angels that are looking out for you. We have vacation, take time for relaxation and adventure. So I'd say this definitely goes along with like spending that time with friends. Like, take a weekend off, take some days off, a vacation if you can. Spend time with people that bring you joy, people that just make you feel good when you're around them and after. So, yeah, trying to make time for that, make it a bit of a priority if you can. We have this card says ease. So, yeah, there's no rush to figure things out. There's no rush, like, ease yourself into things, especially like making yourself feel better. Ease yourself into like eating things that are more healthy, ease yourself into doing a bit of exercise. You don't have to go like full force right away if you're trying to change things up. Like, just go into things slowly, ease into it. Here we have, am I letting fear stop me? So these are, questions that are helpful to ask yourself if you feel like you're stuck or stagnant. It's like, are you procrastinating because of a certain fear, a fear of judgment, a fear of failure? What is it do you think it might be holding you back in a certain moment? So, yeah, is fear stopping you from anything? Because then once you realize that, you're like, oh, okay, I am scared that this isn't going to work, or I am scared I'm going to look like an idiot, or something like that. It's like, don't let that stop you, because there's so much goodness and creativity and success that you can get once you just push those aside. It's like, yeah, if you're just saying those negative things to yourself or being so scared of failure that you don't start, it's like you're, preventing yourself from giving yourself that chance of like happiness, success. Here we have, how can I be more flexible right now? So I'd say that's kind of like that balance of like still, doing your work or having your responsibilities, but making that time for your social life, for yourself, trying to be flexible with that. And then we have, am I in my head or in my heart? Yeah, so that's especially when you have some decisions to be made, like you really have to consider both those things. Like your intuition, your heart, but also logically. When you think about it, it's like logically, would you enjoy that? Logically, does it make sense? And then asking yourself, like, what about your heart? Like, what would feel right to you? What would feel good to you? So, yeah, there's definitely some like tough questions here to ask yourself, but it's gonna help you like really figure things out quickly here. So these cards, we'll get into these. This one says, close your eyes, tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you find yourself in. So, yeah, don't deprive yourself of joy. Don't deprive yourself of going out with friends, being a bit social, doing things like that, spending time on anything creative, things that make you happy. You deserve to feel joy in your life. So try to, yeah, make sure you're doing things that do bring you joy, because it's really hard if you're going day in and day out without anything that's joyful. Like that makes it a lot easier to sink into, depression or things like that. Here we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. So it does seem like for a lot of you who are in relationships, is a very special, sacred partnership. And so really treasure that and be grateful for that. And for those of you who are single or just starting something, it does seem like there's going to be someone that this becomes a very sacred union, very connected. So if you haven't felt really connected to anyone in a while, like, yeah, there's this connection that is going to be so much deeper than a lot of what you've felt in the past. So yeah, that's really truly special. Here we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So yeah, things are things are going quite deep here. Like any current relationships, it's like romantic relationships, or you're going to feel so much more connected and deeper. And then for the people who are putting themselves out there to meet someone or date, things like that, like it seems like there might be a relationship that gets deep quite fast. You can just really go into your emotions with this person and you just have this like connection. You get it. You feel safe with this person. It's a very special bond that sometimes we don't come across for a long time. So you're going to recognize that when you're spending time with this person, when you're talking with them, like you just feel like you can tell them anything and they're not going to judge you. Like they're going to understand, and vice versa. They feel like they can be very open with you. So that's, yeah, super special. That's all I have for today. I hope you got something from this reading. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so I can see you again. Until next time, I hope you have a great day and a great evening. Okay, bye.